Okay, the period stories.
Wait,
I feel like this is really defining. It was amazing because every single one of us knew exactly when, and we all said it so quickly.
I can literally put myself in the moment.
Same.
Yes.
Same. I remember, like, where,
I woke up and I was like, oh, there it is. Pure trauma.
Pure trauma. It is. Yes.
And how long did we wait to use tampons?
I had to use it that day.
Really?
Oh, yes, because I was in Florida spring break.
Oh, yeah, you.
I was like,
that's right, because we said your story.
Tell us your girl story.
Okay, so, I mean, it was spring break, and as one does when you're, was I 14? Going to Florida to party on
the Panama Canal.
Palm
Beach. As one does at 14. I love it.
Yeah, and so the first day, like the day we're going to drive down, I wake up, and like it is like full-blown period. And the worst part about it all was my dad pulled me aside and was like, I heard you became a woman.
Oh, no.
That's peak cringe. Why would he?
No.
My mom did not even try to like give me pads.
No.
She was like, here are your tampons. Here's the pamphlet. You're going to be swimming at the beach. Figure this out.
You can't swim with a pad.
No. So like straight from the jump.
And did you get it on your first try?
Yeah.
My first try was a little scary, but I did it. I mean, my mom didn't have to come help me, but I was just like, why does this hurt so bad? It was the first thing I ever put in there, you know?
Yeah.
It was kind of scarring.
Talk about that help situation, because I remember my mom standing out the door like, do you want me to help you? I cannot imagine what that help would have looked like.
Yeah.
What I would have needed, what she could have done for me.
My mom and I were always very close, but not that close where I would have let her.
What would she have done?
Right. Yeah.
Push it?
Yes. You know?
No.
We've always been close, but not that close. And like I
would like
don't
to
know.
meet someone whose mom did that for them. Is that a thing?
I've heard stories about
Maybe.
it. Yeah.
You had to go to the nurse's office at school and get a pad when they were this thick. They were in individually packaged boxes.
Yeah.
And the pad was the size of the box.
Yeah.
It was this thick and it was this long, and like
you waddle.
You could like birth.
You could only walk like this, right?
Wait, so you were started at school?
I don't remember. I know we're all saying like this is like 9/11, like we all remember where we were. No recollection.
Some more traumatic things have happened to you.
Yes,
of course.
Okay. But like team pad only, like let it flow. Let it flow. It's natural. Unless I need to.
I mean, I used a pad for probably my first 3 periods, and then I wanted to.
Same. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget.
I don't trust them.
I was walking down.
Jesus. Not because of that. Why? I don't know. I feel like something's always going to leak. So you need a panty liner in addition to the tampon.
Yeah. You could go with the Diva cup and those things.
Those did not exist when we were growing up.
I know.
They're a new thing.
Yeah.
I have a friend that uses the Diva cup. I've never tried one.
I use it.
Yeah,
it works good.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if they're that,
it's a murder scene every time you change it out.
Mine are just so heavy. Every kid I have, they get more heavy. That like I feel like nothing can hold it in.
No, but tampon can't hold me.
Yeah, I buy like super tampons and
Yeah.
I'm changing them like every hour.
Yes.
Yeah. No, the Diva cup does. It holds it great.
Yeah.
Mine are.
But like I could do an offering.
You cannot change it in public.
No.
You cannot empty it in public.
Why?
Because you have to rinse it in a
Does
sink.
it get all over your hands?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
And there's a pink tax associated with it.
I got mine for free off of Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they have all different offerings of Diva cups too that I always see.
Because that does, like, not everyone.
That's this.
I don't think I would trust that one.
Interesting.
What about the Thinx underwear?
I can't trust that. I cannot imagine that would
Me neither.
And does
I
it
was
feel
with
like
it.
you're walking around wearing
So
your pad?
I thought about getting it to wear it with like a tampon because, like you said, I typically wear a panty
Yeah.
liner too, and then even that's not really enough usually. So I was like, maybe like things underwear, but like it's expensive, and I really
Yeah.
don't spend the money if it's
For
not
one
work.
pair.
Yeah.
And you need like 4 to 6.
Well,
pairs.
because you can't wear it over and over again.
Right.
That's gross.
It's all gross.
It is all gross.
It is
But
all gross.
So that's the thing. So we know girls are starting earlier.
Yeah.
We all have sons, and I
Yeah.
feel like obligated. Like I want my kid to like be the one that would tell the other kids like, don't make fun of her. Like
Right.
this is what this is. Like
absolutely.
make sure he's educated so that he can like offer that social protection.
Mhm.
Because inevitably there will be a girl who gets up from her seat during class.
And there's gonna be
And there will be blood on the seat.
I can't remember where I read this story, but it was so sweet. Like a girl
Scout.
was on the bus and she got up and she had like clearly had her period and some like random boy gave her like a sweatshirt and was like, just put it around your waist.
Well, I can't.
And like a lot of and she was like I don't know him or whatever. And like later on in the day he was like, I have sisters, like don't worry about
Yeah, every time I hear those
And I was
stories,
like, I
it's
love
always guys that have
that.
sisters, and I'm like, that's gonna be Steven, hopefully.
it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
he's in
gotta
a house.
teach
He's the
this
only
kid.
man, like boy in a house full
But
of
you know
women.
what? Like, there's no excuse for that. Like, just because they have sisters, like boys can learn from their moms
True.
also, and I just feel like we have a
Absolutely.
responsibility
To teach them.
to teach them.
Yeah.
So in my last year of teaching, I had a beautiful white skirt.
Yes.
Oh boy, I know
And
where this story's going.
I bled through it. And you know, like old school teaching at the board.
Yeah.
Until like a girl came up to me, and I'm sorry if you're listening, I forgot your name, but I recognize your face. And you said, Miss, they didn't call me by name. Miss, you have a mess on your pants.
Yeah.
And I did not, or a mess on your dress. I did not know at that moment it was my period. I thought I had a legit mess.
Yeah.
And you know the worst part about when you're teaching? You cannot leave the room.
No.
Yeah,
So like, what do you do?
You call the front office.
You've
You say,
got
"Send someone here now."
28 kids, and you started your period,
can't run out
and
go
you
fix
cannot
something.
run away.
Do you?
But I
Wow.
love kids that will actually say that, or just people in general, because it's like when you have a booger in your nose, or food on your
And they won't
face,
say
or food in your
anything.
teeth,
Yeah.
and people just let you sit there with it, and
Yeah.
it's like, just say something.
Yeah.
Right. It's less
It's gonna
embarrassing for
embarrass
both of
them
us.
either way. Like,
Yeah.
just tell them.
Yeah.
please.
To get it over with.
Yeah.